Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, September 3rd. I should have checked, like I always never do. September 3rd, Wednesday, new comic book day. Some pros and cons of today. Pro, I don't know if you guys saw my video yesterday. And yes, I was aware that the video cut out audio toward the end. Didn't know that until after I posted it. Clearly, it's one of those things you can't really remake at the end, especially after talking for nearly 40 minutes, right? So that's unfortunate. Hopefully you kind of maybe flip through the end of it. There's only a few minutes left. Basically, I just had a Hulk 180 and talked about a 182 that were Mark Jeweler variants, super rare books, first cameo Wolverine, that kind of thing. Yeah, just kind of talked about those for a minute. But hopefully you enjoyed my Mark Jeweler discussion, if you will. In addition to that, I made a post yesterday, thanks to my wife's assistance. But we made a post about the announcement of a celebrity Alan Danziger that was from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's going to be here for an in-store signing November 1st. Right now it's slated that he will be here from 1 to 4. So that will, kind of narrow the opportunity. He's 83, so, he's, God knows how much energy he's going to be able to put through with all the people showing up and asking for his picture and signature and so forth. So maybe he'll stay a little bit later. Maybe he'll show up a little bit earlier. You never know. But yeah, so it's slated between 1 and 4. And then in addition to that, I just got approval from my next door neighbor that we are going to be taking over the building next door and setting up vendors and doing another event on a larger scale. So much like my 1-year anniversary, where I had like a little miniature Comic-Con between the two buildings. We're doing it again. This one is going to be more Halloween themed, more spooky themed. I've got friends that will be setting up that tend to focus on the supernatural and spooky stuff and ghostly stuff and spiritual stuff. So keep that in mind. So November 1st, day after Halloween, we'll just keep the Halloween shenanigans going for one more day at least, and then do a little event. My buddy Jake from Isle of Comics has already agreed to be here. My buddy Charles Savage, that is a local author, is going to be here promoting his super thriller novels that he writes. Chris Hunt and his wife will be here as well, promoting their book, and Crawfordsville Lore and promoting their ghost shows. And speaking of which, they actually have their own show the weekend before. I think it's the 25th. So check out their page, or they, maybe Chris, if he sees this video, he can share a link to his event, or you guys can look him up on Facebook and go forward from there. So anyway, so that's the pro stuff. Also September 13th is a reminder, card and collectible show here at the 4-H grounds. I'll be doing a comic book blowout for bulk issues, cosplay, kids corner, do coloring contests. There'll be some giveaways and stuff like that. So that will be fun. So enjoy that. September 13th and November 1st, right? And I will repeat all of this again next week, and because it'll be a week from this Saturday. So that's the pros. The cons. If you didn't see my post yesterday, today was the release of the Batman #1 blind bag, as well as other Batman #1 covers. Well, There was a rumor that DC didn't print enough or create enough blind bag copies, and they were going to allocate stores on their purchases. And unfortunately, I was one of those stores. So I had ordered approximately 60 blind bags for the store, based on pre-orders, based on potential purchases, etc., etc. And of the 60, I got 25. So my pre-orders were up to 50, and so that means not even didn't even get half of my pre-orders. So that's, again, why I don't take money for pre-orders. If you pre-order it, I trust you to be able to come and make good on your purchases, because the market is so volatile. That gets applied to Magic. It gets applied to Pokemon and pretty much anything that's in demand, because we never know quite how the real world demand is going to impact purchases and supply. So we can always cross our fingers and be happy or be hopeful that we will get what we want, but it doesn't always happen, clearly. So anyway, so I'll try to, everybody that pre-ordered a book will at least get one, and then we'll just kind of go forward from there on what happens with the rest, right? I may even open one on the video here just so people can get a taste of the blind bag. So I haven't decided yet. We'll leave that to spur of the moment, right? Anyway, how about we start looking at new books? Yeah. Okay, so Savage Sword of Conan, number 10. Conan or Conan, depending on your emphasis on what syllable you want to make. Notice that this is a Mike Mignola cover, a black and white Mike Mignola cover, and then your other cover, right? This is a fun one today. I know several people will be looking forward to this. This is a new Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Lots of fun on this, lots of positive memories. The TV show even did pretty well. But as far as Archie fans are concerned, ooh, that was nasty. It's a cool book, right? So you got your kind of classic cover and then your A cover there. Adventure Time, number 5. Flash Gordon, number 11. Bitchcraft, number 3. Cruel Universe, Volume 2, number 2. That's a fun cover, right? Sam and Twitch, number 17. And then we're walking. Hyde Street spinoff, Sisterhood, number 3. Teen Titans Go, number 7. Which I just saw a video this morning. Apparently they said they're going to be doing a season 6 of the original Teen Titans cartoon, which would be pretty cool. I mean, I love the original Teen Titans, like the actual action style, not the goofy kiddie version. Batman 635. You got the cool Red Hood cover there on the bottom. Poison Ivy, number 36. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, number 4. Trying to get my fingers under it. Some pretty gnarly covers there. JSA, number 11. Batgirl, number 11. I grabbed one of these for myself, actually. Adventures of Superman, Book of L, number 1. So I just grabbed one of several of the covers on that one. Since Superman still isn't selling like it should, even after the movie, there was a bit of a spike in interest, but that did not necessarily equate into additional sales. So Superman still being lightly ordered here. Captain Planet number 3. Some super fun covers there. I really hope, that's rumored that Netflix is going to do a live action series on this. I so hope they do. I mean, that would be so cool. I mean, it's basically Power Rangers, right? Instead of a Zord, they create a cosmic environmental being that has all the powers of Earth. I mean, yeah, why not? Darkwing Duck number 5. This is a new story, Eat Your Young, number 1. I read the quick synopsis on this. Essentially what it is, he is an immortal, right? And he fathers all of these children, and there comes a time in their life when their immortality is questioned. And for them to become an immortal themselves, they have to kill their father. And so this is a story where all this guy's children essentially have their immortality waning and come to seek out their father to become an immortal themselves. Kind of a cool story. I grabbed a few of those just to kind of see what it's about. If you're interested, let me know. Seems cool, you know, especially for independent readers. Rockefellers number 8. Walking Dead Deluxe 120. Your Finch, your Connecting, and your Classic. G.I. Joe American Hero number 320. Your regular cover and your sketch cover. I Tyrant number 2. I guess those are all the same cover. Don't Run with Scissors number 3. That real obscure thriller. There's a sign for you guys to start marking down dates for the local show. Again, September 13th, October 11th. Keep that stuff in mind. Now, Marvel. Marvel's got some big books this week. So just to do a quick scan, we have the Alex Ross Timeless variants that came out. So we have all, what is this, 2, 4, 6 of those that came out, and then that I think finishes the series that they started over the summer. So why they delayed these, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe just to kind of coincide with all the X-Men stuff. But it's pretty cool. I mean, you got, Professor X, Rogue, Sunfire, Dazzler, Havoc, and then Cloak, which that's kind of random, but it is what it is. So anyway, speaking of Cloak, that is all new Venom number 10. Really digging that cover. That one's not bad, but I like the other one clearly. Gwenpool number 5. So there's only one cover on that, but that's pretty rad. The Havoc coincides with Magic. So just got the 2 covers on that one this week. Now, big book today. Quite almost in the literal sense. This is one of those fat books. This is an $8 Spider-Man book. And there are a ton of covers on this. Didn't order any more than I normally do. It's just all these are double-sized books. So, what is this one? This is Del Auto, I think. Amazing Visions, 1 of 25. So this is going to be a series, clearly. So there's that one. And then whatever that guy is. Also, Marvel is starting the Stitch covers beginning this week. So I think there's 8 or 10 of these that are coming out. And so Amazing Spider-Man starts this morning on this one. And then I know I have at least another one that'll be coming up. Debut new suit. And then introducing Wretched. So it sounds like there's going to be a new hero/villain in this. This week also starts the Halloween mask variants for Marvel. There's 2 of these this week as well. So there's Spider-Man and Beast. I did not order many of these because I didn't know if people actually wanted to collect the Halloween mask versions. But they are fun nonetheless. So that's a lot of covers, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missed that one. 9. That's actually your A cover. And, oh my goodness. And number 10, which that is super awesome. And by the way, I actually have a poster of that. I haven't got one framed yet because I ran out of frames. But that one will be framed eventually. If you want a non-framed version, just let me know. I mean, I have 2 or 3, 4 of these that you can get unframed. They're $8.99. So anyway, if you like that image, there's a poster of it. I am excited for this release today. Being a 90s kid growing up, watching this stuff on Fox Kids. This is the animated Spider-Man comic that is supposed to supposed to pick up right after the last episode of the cartoon. So the cartoon, if I remember correctly, left kind of on a cliffhanger, and the series didn't get renewed, and it just kind of fizzled with a kind of a, okay, so what's happening now? Well, now the comic is picking up where that left off, and it looks like Kane is there. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so Dazzler, Alex Ross cover, leading into the Laura Kinney Wolverine. Notice the teaser for the upcoming Age of Revelation storyline that'll be coming out. So we have the Laura Kinney Wolverine teasing that event. Sunfire is on Wolverine number 13, but Wolverine is also teasing the Revelation event. This cover is super sick, super awesome. I don't know why I don't have more of these, to be honest with you, because I would have ordered a ton of those. I'm actually a little light, it looks like, on the Wolverine books. But, yeah. And then, Ultimate X-Men number 19. Some cool stuff going on there. And then the Professor X, Alice Ross, is on top of the Imperial War Exiles number 1. So notice Professor X and Lilandra teaming up. The Deathbird cover that you saw moments ago. Rogue, Alex Ross, is on top of the Uncanny X-Men number 20. Notice the beautiful Rogue cover there. And then you got a Wolverine cover. And then you have a Ryan Johnson or Ryan Gonzalez. Yeah. Pretty cover there, regardless. Whoever that is, they do a good job. It's Jeff number 1 and other Marvel Tales. So just all these little one-shot Jeff books are being pumped out and continuing. Avengers number 30. Notice the tease of the Marvel Zombies here. So that could be a prelude to maybe the Red Band that's going to be coming out. I don't know. You'll have to read it and find out for yourself because it's going to be a thing. The character cover for Vision. We already saw that one. There's the Beast Halloween cover. And then the Stitch cover. So that one is, I believe, an homage to Avengers number 100. But yeah, pretty cool. And then I'm pretty excited about this one. The return of Doctor Strange in his own title, number 450. So that's a thing. Because if you didn't know, Doctor Strange started out as Strange Tales, and then he migrated into his own title, and then ended up getting his own volume. So the evolution of Doctor Strange is kind of cool. You should look it up. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, number 12. Sick cover there, right? I mean, that's a sick cover too. I'm digging that one. We'll come back to those here in a second. Let me get my chair out of the way. Ninja Turtles, number 11. So kind of a fun cover there. Apparently, they're all being arrested in this one. There's your Kevin Eastman cover, all chilling out in jail. I love this cover, and I don't even think I grabbed one of those. But that's cool, right? April O'Neil with the Casey mask. Yeah. Pretty cool, my friends. Pretty cool. Witcher, The Bear and the Butterfly, number 3 of 4. So that series is almost done. Sonic Hedgehog at number 81. Stranger Things, Tales from Hawkins 2, 3 of 4. Monster High, House Haunters, number 1. New Star Wars. Move the chair. A new Star Wars book, Hunt for the Falcon. So Han Solo doing Han Solo things, I'm sure. Ghostbusters Dead Man Chest, number 4. Which I think I didn't even get number 3 for some reason. So I got to go back and see about getting number 3. Kind of odd, because I would have ordered all of it at once. But whatever. Legacy of Vader, number 8. Some pretty fun covers there. I don't know who that is, but I'm loving that cover. I mean, that's pretty cool. And then, most importantly, the Absolute DC stuff. So you got Absolute Green Lantern, the cover A, right? Absolute Superman, number 11. Let's see if I can get my fingers under it. There's an A under there somewhere. Right there with the Brainiac. And then, last, but definitely not least, Batman number 1. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is supposed to have the blind bag, which it does, but I only got 25 out of the 60 that I ordered. So what we're going to do is just kind of thumb through. You'll see all the different covers. So if you are one of those folks that ordered a blind bag, knowing that you're only probably going to get one, if you want one of these covers, please let me know, because obviously with getting a blind bag, there's a chance you're going to get one of these covers anyway, but obviously the likelihood of getting the same one is going to be significantly limited since you're only opening one blind bag. Notice that this one is your Jim Lee and Scott Williams cover. I mean, I grabbed one of those myself. This one is, let's see, is that the Mark Silvestri cover? So that one's super cool. There's your J. Scott Campbell cover. Another Silvestri. And then there's your Blind as a Bat blind bags. Each bag includes one randomly inserted foil variant cover by a superstar artist. So there's your foil variants, right? So anyway, if you want one of these covers, let me know ASAP, since there's not very many of them. I mean, there are several here, but just not as many for each variant, obviously. So anyway, that's the new books. And then today, these are also the new trades that just came out. So the compact comics for DC that's been pumping out. You got your All-Star Superman. You have your Batwoman, Batman Arkham Asylum. This is Volume 1 Adventure Time. The Conjuring. This is actually a DC horror book. I only ordered one of those. I didn't know if anybody would be interested in it. And then Power Fantasy, which is a very good seller. This is Volume 2. So I have Volume 1 on the shelf, and now we have Volume 2 available. But anyway, so yep, one last recap on the books. As a side note, I do have some of the 1 in 25s for the Batman number 1. So if you want a 1 in 25, let me know. And then I have the 1 in 25 for Spider-Man as well. So just throwing that out there. There's also a few variants for the Ninja Turtles. You know what? I'll actually just turn back around and go back and show you guys. It's only been 25 minutes. You guys are all playing hooky anyway. You got 5 more minutes left on your lunch, right? So there's the 1 in 10. Well, that's already spoken for by somebody. Let's see. There's the 1 in 25 for Spider-Man. Here's a Virgin variant for Ninja Turtles. This is actually supposed to go in the stack. These are fun, right? Pulled those out on accident. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna blind you with the light here. Trying to show the stuff that I can sell. Okay, there's the 1 in 25 for Batman. So I have one of those as well. So anyway, I know that was kind of a lot rougher than it needed to be, but that's today. If you guys are interested in anything, just hit me up as you normally do. Usually, as soon as my video posts, I start getting messages within minutes of it posting. So just keep doing your thing. I'll post and put stuff away like I need into your boxes, and then I'll see you today. As a side note, one last thing. If you haven't been in the store for a while, please make your way inside. I'm going to show you something. So that's how full the subscription boxes are before I even put anything in today's subscriptions. So several of you are starting to pile up. So if you guys can come in and empty out your boxes, that would be much appreciated. Just to make sure that there's enough room for everybody to start getting their things. If I have to put your envelope off to the side because it's so full, that's when it becomes an issue, my friends. So anyway, just saying. I'll see you guys this afternoon or tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. And then we'll go forward from there. Okay? Enjoy your day. I'll talk to you soon. Excelsior!